Hello, everyone. How is everyone doing? Good morning, good afternoon, good night to everyone. How is everyone? Doing all right, just missing BTS a lot. I totally understand that feeling because same. Especially now when they are working on music. When they are working on music, I feel like they concentrate on working on the music, so there's not a lot of stuff. I mean, there is a lot that is being released, but it's not the same as a comeback time. When it's comeback days, everyone who has not been present, if you're a new fan, you were not present during a BTS comeback, like OT7 comeback. And it is crazy because they do all of these promotions and interviews, and the interviews come out like every single day. And there's like clips and videos, and it's so exciting. And there's like behind the scenes, and then they go to an award show, and then they go to a TV show, and they do this and that. And there's like all of this stuff. And now we have a lot of content like for magazines and like promotions and stuff like that, but it is different. It is different. I can't wait for that time. Honestly, it's my favorite time ever. Like, I love promotion periods. Like, I love the times when they are promoting something. I'm still waiting for another Weaver's live stream. Now that Jin is in Los Angeles with them, I hope that please, like they have to, like last time at least, like at least a couple of them. But if it's OT7, that would be amazing. For some reason, I feel like for them to do like an OT7 live, maybe we have to wait for like at least a couple of songs to be ready because I don't know. Maybe they feel like, oh, like we've accomplished something, so we should go live. But I don't know. Family picture, I would love. Are we going to talk about the Rolling Stone ranking of solo songs? So, just a very quick update because I will not talk about this today because I learned about this today. And I want to give it like an entire explanation on Friday. So, the Rolling Stone article where the BTS members, a reporter, like a journalist, ranked the BTS solo songs. We talked about it on Monday, and I didn't know, but it seemed like a whatever article, right? Um, I said that it was mostly about personal opinion, and I disagreed heavily with some of these opinions. For example, like they included "My You" higher than any other Jungkook song. When I don't know, I feel like "Still with You" or "Standing Next to You," for example. I thought that "My You" was very like a very specific song to put like as the highest ranking Jungkook song. But it turns out that there's like more. This article is a little bit just a little bit problematic. Like there are some things that I want to talk about on Friday. The YouTube channel Asian Culture and Entertainment talked about it because it's not just a regular like, oh, this is my personal opinion, so I just rank the songs or whatever. It's not like that. There's more to it. So I will talk about that on Friday. But if you're very, very interested, I suggest watch her video. It's very problematic. I mean, I would say so. I would say so. I'll talk about it on Friday because there's more than I thought. Because if it was just like personal opinion, like I would understand. It's just personal opinion. We all have different opinions, but it's more than just personal opinion. There's a lot of biases when it comes to this article. Um, so yeah, against certain members, and it's weird. There's some background behind that, so I'll talk about that on Friday. But just a little teaser for today. Okay, so seems they listen to many of the songs in a rush. So that is one problem, right? Like doing this article with no care. There's a lot of songs, so I understand that it is a difficult thing to do, but it seems like they barely listen to, like the author barely listened to the songs, to certain songs. And that's why they are like very low in the ranking. Like background, one of the last songs in the list, I completely disagree. But I thought that it was just personal opinion, but it's more than just personal opinion. And I will talk about that on Friday. And yes, Asian culture and entertainment brought a lot of light to it. So I didn't know about that until she started talking about it. So I will give my opinions about the entire thing on Friday because it's very long. So, and I didn't prepare it for today. So I'll talk about it on Friday. Okay. So let's see where's my my screen here. Okay, so first of all, let's remember to vote for Jimin at the VMAs. This is Power Hour. Um, Power Hour time zones for Jimin. So find your city here or a country that it has like a similar time to you. So you can know when is Power Hour. For example, New York is at 1 p.m. LA is 10 a.m. Toronto is 1 p.m. Vancouver 10 a.m. Mexico 11 a.m. Brazil 2 p.m. So check for that. Like you can vote 10 times, but when it's Power Hour every single day, it's 20 votes. It's double. So I swear to God, it's extremely easy. It takes less than a minute to vote. So if you can, please wait for Power Hour, vote 20 times. And because it's so easy, try doing it from different email accounts. It's very, very easy. And real email accounts because other fandoms are creating like fake email accounts to vote, but that is not the right way. And also, it seems like there's like a problem on the site if you vote from a not real email account. So just come on, we're army. Like we vote fairly, so just vote with real email accounts and wait for Power Hour. It's the easiest thing. Borat, does the Power Hour change every day? I believe it doesn't. I believe it doesn't. So we're good with that. And then our YouTube priority is Dynamite official music video on YouTube. This is so exciting because guys, I think let's not celebrate early, but we're doing amazing. We're doing amazing, and let's see this. Um, so the Dynamite music video gained 704,000 views on YouTube in the last 24 hours, like almost a million in just the past 24 hours, because we're all talking about it, like because we are sharing, like, please everyone, all armies, watch the music video, and it's working. 700,000. And not just that, but also now remember some streams ago when we said Dynamite it's a number 2 and it was like 30 something days. Now Dynamite is predicted to reach 2 billion before this other song, this other music video. Now for us it's 17 days if we continue with our daily average. Our daily average right now is very high. So let's make it higher or at least maintain it so we can do it in 17 days or less. Like this is amazing for real because it's actually working. I also saw on social media that people are oh, I think I have it here. So people are pretending that oh, like the music video is down, like you cannot access the music video or something is happening in the music video and it's like fake, but it's like clickbait so people can actually go. And if you go, you see people on in the comment section saying I What? So, okay. Hannah says they're still there, but if you try playing them, playback just randomly stops about halfway to two-thirds into the music video. So this is false. Like this is just between us in the live stream, okay? These kind of tweets are false. The music video, there's nothing wrong with the music video. There's nothing new in the music video. Nothing wrong is happening with the music video. But armies are like using this kind of promotion. So other armies are like, wait, what is happening? I need to see it. So they go watch it. And if you go to comment section, they are falling for it. So it is working. So let's continue. Um, Now we are projected to reach the music 2 billion first before this other music video. I haven't had any trouble exactly because there's no trouble. Like that is the promotion strategy. There's no trouble, but we're saying that it is so other armies can go and check it out for themselves. But there's nothing wrong with it. But I think it's kind of fun. I love Army and their creativity. Every single time that armies do this, I think it is hilarious. You know why? Because I fall for it. And you know what? Because I sometimes I fall for it. Because I do these updates, sometimes I like bookmark something important, like, oh, like Dynamite is going to be in this movie. So I bookmark it so I can talk about it later here on the stream. And then I check it out and it's like, no, it's like fake. It's just so we can watch the music video and click on the link and watch the music video. But I feel like it's very funny. So let's continue watching the Dynamite music video. It is working. We're doing amazing. So please let's maintain this. And let's continue rising or at least maintain this pace. And of course, on Spotify, our priorities are "Don't Say You Love Me," the song, or and "Permission to Dance on Stage," the album. So why "Don't Say You Love Me"? Because here we have "Don't Say You Love Me" by Jin has surpassed 337 million streams and has gained a total of 3.7 million streams on Spotify in the last 24 hours. We need at least 4 to 4.2 million daily streams to secure the fastest 2025 song record for Don't Say You Love Me. BTS has had this record, or a BTS member, has had this record since since they became a group in 2013. The most streamed song has always been a BTS song. So this year, it seems like it's going to be another song. So we can make "Don't Say You Love Me" the most streamed song of 2025. So that's why we're streaming "Don't Say You Love Me" more than ever right now. And then "Permission to Dance on Stage," the album. It's the newest BTS release, so that's why it's important for us to continue streaming it. But also, let's stream "Fake Love" because it says "Fake Love" is less than 8.4 million streams away from reaching 1 billion on Spotify. Expected to hit 1 billion in 14 days based on today's daily streams. So let's make it like, get to 1 billion before our prediction. So let's continue streaming "Fake Love." We're very, very close to 1 billion on Spotify. So let's include "Fake Love" there as well. Now, another random thing. Bora, what do you think about people not helping us anymore because of the whole situation? I don't know what situation, but if it's about votes for the BMAs or stuff like that, we can participate with other fandoms, but I like to do it. I like to vote for myself. Like I'm going to vote for Jimin and for whoever I want to vote. So I don't even know what situation. Oh, like the duck ad thing. That is not even the situation. Like I already talked about it on Monday. That is like, it is a real award technically, but is it a real award? Like it is real, it exists, but it's not important. And yes, I don't trust other fandoms. I rather do everything myself, honestly. Okay, so the Colbert Show, which is basically canceled, um, it will continue going on until some months of 2026. And they are posting a throwback to BTS. This is the Colbert Show. Do you guys remember when BTS performed Make It Right and also Boy With Love dressed as the Beatles? Like that was amazing. But yeah, they are posting a throwback out of nowhere. BTS performs Make It Right. Hashtag Colbert, hashtag BTS, hashtag throwback. So yeah, hopefully BTS gets to go to the show before it's over because it is canceled and it is going to be over, unfortunately. So it's now or never. Okay, so BTS, Jimin, and Jin are on Billboard's World Album Chart this week. So a lot of people are streaming Permission to Dance on Stage Live, Proof, Muse, Echo, and I love that. I love that. I am very excited that people are streaming Proof a lot. I know that it's maybe because Proof has all the title tracks or like a lot of the title tracks. So if you stream the title tracks, you are indirectly streaming Proof. But still, let's stream Proof. It deserves because now that BTS is basically back, it's good to for us to rise, to increase BTS's numbers, not just the solo members numbers, but BTS's numbers. Please stream Proof and Permission to Dance live album on YouTube too. Spotify isn't the only platform. Yes, because I am watching the Dynamite music video, I'm watching other like the regular YouTube videos that I would normally watch, like YouTubers and stuff like that. And I also am listening to the album Permission to Dance live on YouTube. It's like listening to the album just on other streaming platforms. It's very easy. Um, we talked about this some like a while ago about what we can do for BTS's security at airports. And this is an idea. This is an idea, and there is this Google form. So if you're interested in that, I would recommend you guys check it out. It says comprehensive real world information for a mostly female fandom where many women travel for the first time in order to see BTS. Let's work together to keep everyone safe. And this is like it is a questionnaire. And I love that we're starting to have like these kind of conversations. This is the beginning of like future projects. We're still in conversations about it. Alternative to the Purple Ribbon Project, I believe it is because we talked about it last time, like some weeks ago, probably. Um, I didn't know, and I still don't know what we can do. That is not the Purple Ribbon Project, but like a similar project for everyone's safety. So there is this questionnaire, and maybe we can figure out something. So I would recommend that you guys go and check it out. It's on Twitter at beyond underscore army underscore. So maybe we have something to figure, like maybe we can figure something out. This is a good way to go about it. Yes, because the questionnaire, I checked it out and it's like, where are you from? Like in your country, what is the drinking age? Like all of the basic stuff. So we have the information and maybe do a project. I don't understand. Can you explain? Could you put the link here? I don't think I can. Wait, I think I can. Let me put the link of. No, I can't. Maybe wear purple shirts. I don't really know about the actual project yet. Just know that there is this questionnaire going around, and with this basic information, maybe we can figure something out later. But I still don't know. As far as artists' safety at airports, they are at the mercy of the airport's own policies. Yes. And that can be very unfortunate because some airports, they just don't care. They just don't care and they benefit from BTS's private information. Okay. So next so we talked about this on Monday, different theories of what no G, no B can mean. This is part of Namjoon's Instagram description. No G, no B. I still believe that if it is, what was it? No glory, no. It was something in Korean. No glory without reward. No sacrifice without reward or something like that. And it makes sense in Korean. And that's why he would put G and B. I still stand by my theory. Like, that is my theory. No pain, no reward. It was something like that. But yes, it is like in Korean. This is another theory. No gloss, no bangtan. Of course, this is a joke, but gloss is Yoongi's first stage name. So it is just like a little joke. But I would recommend you guys to, if you haven't joined on Monday, go and watch that part. It's the last section of the live stream because I think it's very interesting. I still stand by my theory. No pain, no reward, or something along those lines. It makes sense in Korean. So I do believe, maybe it's nothing, but I do believe that maybe it's a hint for the comeback, guys. Maybe. Right place, wrong person. LP. This is the what's it called? The vinyl record. Right place, wrong person. The vinyl record has been released, and now the album debuts at number 2 on Circle Retail Album Chart. And also, Right Place, Wrong Person by RM has surpassed 610,000 copies sold on Hanto. So yes, everyone is buying this record, this vinyl record. I still have not bought it, and I really, really want to because I love BTS's vinyl records, especially the solo vinyl records. They are so creative and unique. I prefer those, honestly. But I also understand because the group vinyl records, they have Love Yourself Her, Love Yourself Tear. And I think they also released like a special anniversary edition for Wake Up, the Japanese album. Oh, it was For You, the Japanese song For You. But they are very, very simple. The Love Yourself Her vinyl album and the Love Yourself Tear vinyl album, I have both of them and they are very, very simple. Not creative at all, but they are still very cute. But when we talk about the solo vinyl records, one of the best vinyl records I've ever seen. Not just comparing it like to BTS as a group, but just in general. And this is because I believe the vinyl records, Love Yourself Her and Love Yourself Tear, they released them years after the albums were released because they don't release vinyl records. It's like a new thing. So I believe they were trying to see if people would actually buy them, if armies are actually interested in buying vinyl records. And that's why they started releasing all albums as vinyl records. And I believe armies have been buying a lot of those and it is working. So when they have their comeback as a group, I believe they will release vinyl records as a group. But I hope it is like in a similar style to the BTS solo work because those vinyl records are so beautiful. I'm not a fan of vinyls because what I'm going to do with them if I have a CD from the album. Yeah, the vinyl records that I have, I don't even have like a this is so embarrassing, but I don't have a vinyl player. I have them more like as a collection thing. Um Also, the albums that I have for the regular CD, I don't have a CD player. I don't have a CD player. I don't have a like a vinyl record player. It's just like a collection thing for me. But that is just me though. And I love the vinyl records because also the pictures that the vinyl records come with, they're so big, and I prefer the big pictures rather than the small photo cards. I'm not a big photo card person, but I love the postcards and the posters. I like big pictures. The photo cards, they can be cute, but I'm not like a big photo card girly. I don't know. Look up the D-Day vinyl. It's gorgeous. Yes, I do have I bought the D-Day vinyl, and it is very very beautiful. I'm still missing some vinyl records. I'm missing Golden and Right Place Wrong Person and Hope on the Stage Volume 1. Those have vinyl records, but I don't. I'm going to get them soon. Like I'm going to get them, but I just cannot right now. Or I reviewed her albums on the channel before. Yes, and I did a hand review because back then I was not showing my face, but I did show the albums and I showed my hands. And I did a review of the packaging of all the albums that I had. And because of this, of course, Namjoon BTS Instagram story RM Namjoon repost. So Namjoon reposted this picture of the vinyl record. This one right here. And then, okay, so let's talk about this because I'm just so excited. RM is in the cover of Harper's Bazaar. Um, there is an article for Harper's Bazaar. Wait, this is not it. This. And Namjoon said, it says, in a subsequent interview, RM shared his thoughts on the cover shoot, saying, representing a brand is really difficult. In the past, I wanted to be photogenic, so I practiced a lot of facial expressions and poses in front of the mirror. Now being photographed feels a bit heavier and more difficult. Still, it was comfortable because I was working with a medium photographer and a staff that I love. And I felt proud and happy afterward. The comma is very important there because I was working with a medium comma photographer comma and stuff that I love, because I was working with a medium photographer. Why would you call the photographer that, but no, it's like there's a comma there, like important distinction. He also talked about the moment when he feels most alive, saying, as RM of BTS, it's when I'm performing, or when I've just released an album, or when I'm standing in front of my fans with confidence and pride. So this is when he feels the most alive. He feels the most alive as RM of BTS when he's performing, or when he just released an album, or when he's standing in front of his fans with confidence and pride. Then he says, as Kim Namjoon is when I feel closer to my true self, being with people I like without hesitation, or when I'm doing what I want in a place where no one recognizes me. Traveling seems to be the closest thing to that. But honestly, I can't stay that way for long and want to come home soon. And working on music again makes me feel alive again. So yeah, he loves. That's when he feels the most alive, when he's making music. And so that is the interview. And then we have some pictures. This is from Namjoon's Instagram stories. He shared these pictures, and then this is Harper Bazaar's Korea Instagram account. Those are the two pictures. If they share those two, I don't know what is going to be like the cover, or there's like multiple covers, because we've seen a lot of pictures from this photo shoot. Wait. Okay. A lot of Namjoons. He's walking. There's a lot of them. Okay. Again. I love this concept with the lighting. And it says, oh, there's no description in English. Okay, so that's one video with that concept. This other is like a tree. And isn't this he's whispering something, but I don't know what he's saying. This reminds me of some with a tree and everything. Like a bonsai. It seems like a bonsai tree. Now, it's, thank you, Chrissy. Stay Gold. Isn't this like a Stay Gold? Because on Stay Gold music video, the BTS members, like, there's, first of all, there's shadow, like they're in the shadows. And then there is a tree that brights up like gold. Like there's a magical big tree and it's like a beautiful tree. And when they get close to the tree, they look almost golden, like the BTS members. And it's like this. Like look at Namjoon and look at the tree. And there's like this golden light. When I saw it, I immediately thought this looks so much like Stay Gold. So beautiful. So that is the second video. And then the third video is with the motorcycle. My goodness. Okay. It starts upside down. It's like a painting. I'm sorry, but I'm going to need more pictures from these motors, like Namjoon in this motorcycle. Like I need more of these. Like I love the other two concepts as well, but this one, I need more of this one. And there was like a picture. Yeah, this picture, for example, Namjoon is in the motorcycle, but I'm not seeing enough of the motorcycle. Like, and I need more. I need more. I need behind the scenes. I need everything. It feels like a traditional photo shoot. Yes. I like it. I like how it starts like upside down. He's wearing hanbok. That one is oof. Like which one? I'm not seeing any hanbok. Maybe I'm missing something. Okay, so those were Namjoon for Harper Bazaar. The link that I have here, I usually put links there because sometimes for some reason Instagram doesn't work. So I just have the link on Twitter as a backup. But it's basically the same. It's the same video. It's the same Instagram video, but we just watched it. So the first video, it says, in front of the camera for the first time since discharge, standing like a painting within a folding screen adorned with moonlight and pine trees. That is the first concept that we watch. Then the second one is the stay gold concept. What did they write about that? Let's see. Always like a pine tree with that heart and that appearance unchanged. That is the stay gold concept. And then the motorcycle concept, they said RM returning with an even more mature presence at the starting point, leading us into something new. The artwork in the video was created using the public domain work Monggyudo Wondo by the Academy of Korean Studies in accordance with the first type of public nudie. So that is, oh, this one I'm guessing. The art, this is the artwork they are mentioning. It is beautiful artwork. It's just that for some reason I was paying attention to Namjoon in that motorcycle. But yes, like the artwork is very, very beautiful. He's so iconic. Doesn't even know how to ride that motorcycle. I love my man. Listen, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like he looks amazing. But you're so right. Okay, so then we have Jen. Happy Run Jen anniversary, everyone. It's Run Jen 1 year anniversary. Like it's Run Jen's first anniversary. I just can't believe that it's been 1 full year. 1 full year of Run Jen. 1 full year. Already, I know. It is crazy. And everything, like, everything happened in just 1 year. Like the beginning of Ranjin, and then the Ranjin tour started, and then the Ranjin tour ended some days ago. And now it's over. And 1 year of Ranjin. What is time? Exactly. How poetic. They probably thought about that while planning the concert. At this point, I'm sure they did. I'm sure they did because just some days ago, Ranjan just ended, like literally some days ago. And now it's like the first year anniversary of Ranjan. 1 year, and he did over 20 episodes and a whole ass tour. And he did Ranjan, the show. He did 20 episodes. He did the tour of Ranjan. He did 2 albums. He promoted those 2 albums, and he also appeared like in a lot of shows, including that Netflix show. And he was on TV and he did interviews. Like he did all of that in just 1 year. Well, a little bit more. You know what I mean. Why is Big Kid Family in quotes? Because we'll talk about it in a second. And then we have here Echo by Jen has surpassed 500 million streams on Spotify. Incredible. Let's make it a billion already. Don't Say You Love Me by Jen, 89 Days, is now the 10th longest charting solo song by a K pop soloist on Spotify Global Charts, surpassing Friends by V. Now, both amazing songs, but it's not enough. Like I already said, we need to keep streaming Don't Say You Love Me, so it's the most streamed song, the most streamed K-pop song of the year. Because this is just this is the 10th longest charting solo song by a K-pop. Oh, this is like ever. But when it comes to 2025 exclusively, let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Did he finish his tour yet? Yes. He finished his tour like 2-3 days ago. Amsterdam day 2 was the last concert. So yeah, it's the tour is over, guys. No, but oops. I would say like boo because the tour is over, but at the same time, Jing is saying that now he's finally going to go with the members, and now they're going to continue working on the album now with Jin there, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. It's not over in my heart. Ranjin will forever live in my heart. The Ranjin tour and all of it. Everything will forever live in my heart. Um oh yeah. Let's look at some pictures. This is from Wu To. Is everyone following Wu To? Because Wu To is always sharing like pictures with Jin. And look at poor Wu To. Like Jin's hand is all over Wu To's face. So yeah, I recommend you guys follow Wuto's Instagram account because they are always sharing Jin's pictures, like right here. And this is Jin's Instagram account. I don't know why this is always broken. So we have that iconic picture. I love it. This is London day one. They always take like day one, London day one, is over. London day two is over. Amsterdam day one is over. Amsterdam day two is over. But Jin is just posting these. Like I understand that it takes like some time, but I still find it funny that they are posting right now like London day one pictures and the tour is over. But I still love it. Wood on his thirst traps. Amsterdam. Yes, Amsterdam. The Amsterdam post is gonna come in 2 to 3 business weeks. At this point, you are right. Those Amsterdam pictures, let's wait like let's wait a couple of weeks because look, these are the pictures from London day one, and the tour is over. After this, there's 3 more concerts. But yeah, I still love it, and they can take all their time. Like Jin, take all your time. It's totally fine. Wait, I've been pronouncing Wuto wrong all the time. Mm, I pronounce it like Wuto because I'm thinking like this is the Korean way of like the all sound. So Wuto. Wuto. Does it say like do they have like a Korean? It doesn't have like oh Uto. So it's not even Wu. It's like Wu. There's a difference. Like one is Wu, which is what I've been saying, but it's not Wu. It's U. U to. It's actually not to, it's to. Because I am a Korean expert and I know a lot about pronunciation. So this is like U to, not even Wu to, like I've been saying. U to. Wu as a syllable doesn't exist in Korean. Yeah, it's just U. U to. U to. So now I know it's Wu, not Wu. U to. U to. Okay, that makes sense. You're right, Bora. Of course I am. Of course I am right because I'm a Korean expert. Like so I know a lot about pronunciation. Like it can be complicated for you guys because you are not like experts in the Korean language, but I am. So no, the wu makes sense. That's how English speakers are meant to pronounce it that way. Yes, it would it does make sense to like English speakers. But my first language is English, and my second language is no, my first language is Spanish, my second language is English, my third language, very advanced by the way, fluently. I can speak Korean fluently. And now, I don't know if you guys know this, but I am now fluent in Japanese. I am. So you're welcome for any like Japanese tours, like Japan tours or anything like that. I am here. So you're welcome. I thought you could speak Portuguese too. Mm, that is my fifth language. No, Portuguese, I wouldn't say so because it's just that Portuguese is very similar to Spanish. So I can guess. Sometimes I'm watching a video of people speaking Portuguese and I'm like, I understand what they're saying because it's so similar to Spanish. So a lot of sounds, a lot of words are basically the same, but with a Portuguese accent, but I know what they're saying. And also, for some reason, a lot of people from Brazil go to Peru and become famous there. So I know some like words and stuff like that because I've seen them on TV. So, can you speak French? Sure. For example, your comment, I can read it. I cannot actually read it, like, but I understand it. Serio, então como você está agora? So that means really. So how are you doing, Bora? How are you, Bora? See, like I don't know Portuguese, but it's so similar to Spanish. So I know what you're saying. Bora speaks every language. You know what? Yes. I speak every single language. No, don't start with the Japanese. Like that was a joke because on the Discord we're watching like animes and stuff and I I I don't know a single word. Like I'm so sorry. It's a lot similar. Yes, Spanish and Portuguese are very, very similar. Okay. Ticketmaster UK describes Jin as charismatic, funny performer, and an expert in working the crowd. With no full blown choreography, he still demands the stage and has the freedom to move around and interact with the crowd as he pleases. Um, Now, interestingly, there's a lot of coverage of Jin's concert in India, even though he has not performed in India. But it says Jin's tour was covered on Indian national television when it started, and all the channels, pages, and magazines covered it. That is so interesting because Jin has not even performed in India. Like, come on, but it's still this relevant. Bora, the world explorer. So yeah, Jin's concert is being covered all around the world. OT7 for India in India for sure. I would hope so because I'm not even from India, but like they're always streaming BTS, so hopefully. Look at this tweet. Armies left the venue on Saturday without any trash on the floor. Then football fans came on Sunday, and that's what we saw on our way back. So that is very, very unfortunate because armies, this is not armies' fault. Like armies clean everything, like left everything organized and clean. And then football fans, like, let's talk about toxic fandoms, right? Let's talk about toxic fandoms, um, disorganized fandoms as well. I have a video, if you guys have not watched it, comparing armies to football fans or soccer fans or sports fans in general, and how similar we are, but also how there's like a, I don't know if double standard is the word, but um, we do the same thing, but armies get shamed for it, and even we do like extra stuff. Like we clean, for example. We're organized. And the football fans will call us names. Exactly. Like, and I find that so unfair because armies left the venue without any trash on the floor. Then football fans came on Sunday, and that's what we saw on our way back. So, so unfortunate. Double standard. So I guess it is the right word. It's high key sexist. Totally. Not even like low key. High key. Armies had an impromptu singing after party outside venue in Amsterdam. Yes, we watched the videos. Oh, did we watch the videos from London? I think we watched the videos from London and not from Amsterdam. But yeah, in some places, the concert is over and army starts celebrating and singing outside of the venue. And it's all very organized, very fun. Everyone's happy and getting along with each other. Like it's very wholesome. Did Army get blamed for this mess? I don't think Army was blamed, but it's just an observation that armies left everything clean and organized, and then other fandoms that are not BTS's fandom, not even music fandoms, are doing all of this. Happening in Tampa as well. Yes, we saw something, but I don't remember exactly from which city it was. But armies were celebrating like after the concert was over, outside of the venue. Okay, so let's see this. Hmm. Who was able to watch this? It was released not long ago. This is the behind the scenes video, the BTS episode of J Hope at Lollapalooza in Berlin 2025. Who was able to watch this? I haven't yet. I highly recommend it. These are some of my favorite videos. I love the behind the scenes videos. And I love the Bangtan Bombs, but the episodes are longer and it tells you like a story of how, for example, for this, it starts rehearsals and then this other thing and then the days before the actual event and then the event and then a little bit after the event and then the day after the event maybe. I just love that so much. Um, it's probably some of my favorite BTS content ever. I love the episodes. Like I don't care how many years go by. I will still watch the episodes for BTS at the 2017 AMAs, the 2017 BBMAs, the 2018 BMAs. I don't remember what else, but I watch all of those. Like I love those so much. And also like behind the scenes of the Grammys and all of that. But honestly, I prefer like the episodes where everything's happy. So 2019 Billboard Music Awards, Bangtan episode. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. The 2022 Grammys. So I was actually talking about that. I watched that episode of the 2022 Grammys. I think it's technically the 2021 Grammys. I don't remember, but there's so much pain in that performance. Also, they didn't win, so there's like that thing. They kind of laugh, and they also like they were some of them were sick, and Jin had his injured hand, and I just my heart cannot take it. So I do watch it, but when I'm saying that I watch the Bangtan episodes just for fun, I don't mean that one because it brings like a lot of pain to my heart because I remember like everything that BTS went through to perform that year, and it's so heartbreaking because they sacrificed so much. They were not even able to practice rehearse with all of them together. They practiced with other people for a long time until the very last moment. um and that jacket trick, um it was so difficult because they could not rehearse together. So yeah, I cannot watch that specific episode a lot, but I do watch it and I do enjoy it. It's just that I prefer watching the other ones. Like I'm saying, 2019 Billboard Music Awards, their American TV debut, when they perform DNA, I love that one. I love when they perform Boy with Love. I love when they perform Fake Love at the BBMAs. So all of those episodes, I love. I love and I rewatch them again and again and again. I love those. Wasn't their stage one of the very few times they were able to perform it together? Yes. And you can actually watch it on the episode. They were rehearsing the majority of the time with backup dancers, with other dancers that were not BTS. And then you can see that they did perform together, but like just one time in the episode at least. And then on the actual stage. That's basically it. The one with Sultan Road. Oh, I do watch that one a lot because they were so excited. Um, no, the one where they were very, very excited was the one before that when they did not perform and they just presented. There is an episode of BTS at the Grammys 2019 when they just presented an award for her, the singer her. And they were so excited even though they didn't get to perform. They were still like very, very excited, and I love watching BTS be excited. So that's why I love those episodes. I love when they're waiting like in the car and they can hear the screams and they are like even a little shy but also nervous but also happy, and it's like all that kind of stuff. Oh, the 2022 AMAs, I love it. I think it's 2021 AMAs. The 2021 AMAs, one of my favorite BTS episodes. I can talk about BTS episodes like for a long time. This is how much I love them, okay? So I of course watched this. It was very, very fun. And J-Hope met a lot of people behind the stage. A lot of singers, including Justin Timberlake, Gracie Abrams, and IVE. I watched the AMAs 2022. I love that one. I love that one. So here's J Hope with Justin Timberlake.
Okay. Oh, so honored.
Exchanging numbers.
Like really excited.
Be careful though, because now I'm gonna prank call you. I'm gonna.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Now I'm going to be completely honest. I'm going to be super, super honest. I was watching this. Okay, I was watching this video. And it came to a point when I was just not paying attention. I was just paying attention to J-Hope. So I knew J-Hope was like watching Justin Timberlake's performance, but I'm so sorry. And I swear this is true. I was not paying attention that I didn't notice that he was watching like Justin Timberlake, even though he did mention it. And then I'm seeing J-Hope saying hi to this man. And I'm like, who is this man? Because even like here, Justin Timberlake is not like as performer Justin Timberlake. So I didn't recognize him. I thought, who is this man? I genuinely thought, because even at the beginning, they don't mention like, hi, Justin or anything. So I was like, why is he saying hi to this producer, behind the stage producer guy? Like, is this a staff member? Is this like, and also I was like, is he even talking like, if he's in Berlin and he's part of the staff, maybe he's the organizer of Lollapalooza. Like I was a little bit confused because honestly, I was just paying attention to J-Hope in a huge raincoat. Exactly. So I was like, who is this man? And why is J-Hope talking to this man? Like I was like, I thought it was like a German guy who was organizing Lollapalooza or something. So that's what happened to me. Bora like, J-Hope is so nice to venue staff. Genuinely, that's what I thought. And then they mentioned, I think J-Hope mentions Justin or something. No, he mentions that this guy, because I didn't know, this guy worked with Jungkook. And I was like, wait a second. That's Justin Timberlake. And I was like, I had to rewind the video.
With Jungkook, right?
You collaborated with Jungkook, right? One of our members.
Oh,
yeah.
3Ds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's when I noticed, oh, this is Justin Timberlake. I'm sorry, but I was genuinely just paying attention to J Hope. And also, I find it funny that Justin Timberlake does not even remember. And he doesn't remember his, with all due respect, his horrible line, Jung and JT on the main now. What is that?
Let me know. We'll do something.
Thank you.
Take care, man.
Sure. He doesn't even remember what the crimes he committed. Like, because that was a crime. Jung and JT, no thank you. It was that easy. JK and JT on the main. It was that easy. It was that easy. JK and JT on the main now, it fits. But anyways. And then we have Jungkook with Gracie. Is it Abrams? Or yes, Abrams.
I know. No. I've been seeing you on side stage made me so happy. I was like, did you see me see you? I was like, oh, you're the sweetest. All of my fans love.
Am I crazy? But when she did this expression, I was seeing Halsey for a second. Like she reminded me of Halsey for just 1 second.
Oh, no. I've
There.
been seeing you
Wait.
on side stage made me so happy. I was like,
There.
did you see me see you?
Isn't that like a Halsey thing? Listen, I don't know anything about Halsey. All I know about Halsey are those interactions with BTS. So I don't know. I was seeing Halsey for a second.
Oh, you're the sweetest. All of my fans.
It's kind of fake. So I don't know anything about Gracie Abrams, but I will say it seems like she is a real BTS fan, or at least J-Hope fan. And I will tell you why. She has pictures with like BTS merch and stuff like that. It seems like she's like an actual BTS fan. And I believe her bias is J-Hope. I don't know. Don't ask me about her. Like, I don't know a single song. Like, I don't know anything. Okay, but I do know that she likes BTS for real.
Love you so much, so they bring your merch to my shows all the time. It's really cute. I'm so happy to work with you.
Congrats, everything.
Same. It's so nice to meet all of you. Hi, photo. Yes, please.
I do too. Where are my backstage passes? You know what? Same. Like, I also love BTS, and I also have like my merch and everything. Where are my backstage passes?
Thank you. So happy to meet you. I'll see you soon, I hope. Have a great show. Congrats.
And recently, I included it last, I believe, but Jungkook just like an hour ago, he just shared a song of Gracie Abrams. So, I didn't include the clip, but J-Hope also went to behind the stage with IVE. It's a K-pop group, and he said hello and everything. And then we have J-Hope's Killing It Girl ascends to #1 on Tidal's top video hits playlist. Is now the playlist cover. This becomes his first #1 entry on the playlist. So amazing. He is the cover of these playlists. And then we have Jimin and BTS are the most played K-pop acts in Spotify Mexico. Amazing. I know that when BTS has their comeback, I can't imagine. It's going to be #1 everywhere. And all the time I'm seeing like armies being a little like afraid. You don't have to be afraid. Like that song, I'm sorry, but it is going to be a Hot 100 #1 because we did the same with way less promotion. Nadira, thank you so much. No comment, but thank you so much. Sending lots of love. Nadira Hanif. Thank you so much. That's so sweet of you. I can't wait for the comeback. It's gonna be crazy, and we know it's gonna be crazy because the BTS members keep talking about it, and they're so excited, and they're working on it, and now they're all together, and yeah, it seems like they really are working on this album really, really hard, and there are more armies now. Yes, and I feel like not just there's not just a lot of armies now, like newer armies. There's also a lot of newer casual fans or casual listeners. And that is good because they are not armies. They're not, maybe they don't consider themselves armies, but they know about BTS and they listen to some BTS songs if they're popular. So whenever there's a BTS comeback, they are reminded that, oh, BTS just released something. I'm curious. I'm going to listen to it. So the casual listeners, the BTS casual listeners are also very important. But we don't depend on them. Like we still should stream the fandom. Let's focus. But it is important, yes, to not alienate them. They are part, like they are free help. Why would you try to push the help away? I just don't understand. Like they may not be armies or like super fans, but even if they are casual listeners and they like the comeback song, let them like the comeback song. Let this song be a hit. So let's do this. Let's do this. Let's welcome the new fans and let's welcome also the new casual listeners. And yeah, let's focus on our goals for the fandom by ourselves. It's actually so funny and absurd hearing BTS government names in the wild though. It is. It is. But you know what? Even when I'm making my videos, I try avoiding saying like Seokjin or BTS's government names because sometimes new fans watch my videos and not just new fans, but casual listeners or people who are just pop fans and know just they barely know BTS. So they would get confused if I say Namjoon or Seokjin or Hoseok. So I just say J-Hope, RM, V. That is the hardest one for me because J-Hope, I feel like I don't really say Hoseok a lot. I say J-Hope or Hobby. But so in the videos, it's more natural for me to say J-Hope. But V, it's so hard for me to call Taeyeon V in the videos. And I have to. Like for the videos specifically, for the video essays that I do, I have to call Taeyeon V because that's his stage name. I never say V. Same, like that's Taeyeon. Like that's Taeyeon and I have to say Taeyeon. But for the video essays, his stage name is V, so I call him V, which is very hard. I call RM June. I call Namjoon, but also for the videos, it's a little bit hard to call him RM. I say Tay Tay. I love that. So talking about Tay Tay, Taeyeon, he shared these Instagram stories and he wrote, "Miss you" with this picture. Let's see. Um, Miss you. Oh, this is the same day then. Some days ago, J Hope posted a picture with this same hoodie and he put like a song called Hope and the shirt says I'm your hope. So that probably is the same day or J Hope is just wearing the same hoodie like multiple days. But yeah, Taeyong wrote miss you and then in the second picture he wrote a para which means hurts. So yeah, there's like a what is it? Like an injury? How do you say that? My V hope. It hurts. He got an invisible tattoo. It is like a bruise. Yes, a bruise, a scratch of some sort. He has a boo boo. Yeah, it is. It is a small bruise, and that's why he wrote it hurts. Is that not a tattoo shop? No, this is not a tattoo shop. This is clearly a studio. This is clearly a studio. Like you can see there all the sound things. This is very obviously a studio. Calling them tape is interesting. I'm sorry, but all of these new names of the BTS members, two BTS members combined, like what is tape? It's V Hope, okay? Or also there's like another name. I say V Hope, even though it sounds weird. But tape, no thank you. Tape is crazy. I prefer toe. But where is even like J Hope? Toe, that makes no sense. Team Vope. You know what? I also accept Vope, even though to me it's V Hope. It's just that V Hope doesn't sound very good, but it looks good. Tape is funny. Yes, tape is funny though. Okay, so let me see. V's teaser video for Compost Coffee is out now. So this is Compost Coffee. Let's see this. Waiting and waiting. Something even greater is being prepared. The teaser video is now out at Compost Coffee stores. So hurry over, folks. Follow, retweet, teaser, store verification for 10 people, Compost gift voucher. So yes, they shared this picture. It says special menu teaser image release on the 12th. So that was yesterday. Then on the 14th, teaser video release. It's already out. The new Compost collection release will be on the 19th. And then it says and more. So there's going to be more than just this collection release. But yeah, the collection release is going to be released on the 19th. And look at this picture. Look at these drinks. They look good. And then we have the actual teaser. Okay. So good. What is that? That's not yours, right? Look at all of these cups. Why is he drinking so much coffee? Like this is not healthy. Indeed the one who least likes coffee. No one noticing the coffee. This is crazy. Taeyeon, you cannot drink all of this coffee. Look at all of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Look at this huge cup. Then 7, 8 small cups of coffee, and then 2 big ones. What? It's tea. Do they sell tea at Compost Coffee? Okay. And then it says chest exposed for a coffee ad. It looks like it's chest exposed, but what is this square thing right here? But he's selling coffee. Yeah, he is selling coffee. What does it say? Compost coffee. I'm trying to focus on the coffee, but I just can't. Actually, no one is focusing on the coffee. Everyone is focusing on shirtless Taeyeon. He doesn't even like coffee. You know what? It doesn't matter because he looks amazing. No one is focusing on the coffee. Okay, but can you blame us? I cannot blame you because I've seen these pictures and videos a lot already, especially while preparing this. So I never focus. Now that I am showing it, I'm looking at the coffee for the first time and I'm like, oh yeah, there's coffee there. Like the brand is called Compost Coffee. They also sell tea. In a behind that he did before, he said he drinks their tea. Okay, so that would make sense. They also have these drinks right here. And may be a coffee, but these other two don't look like coffees. So I don't know. It seems like they sell like a bunch of stuff. Cup of tea with some sugar and a cookie. That is so old. Like that is from 2015 probably. Like Army 2015. So yeah, very excited because this is just the teaser, pictures and video, but the actual release of this collection is going to be on the 19th. So let's wait for that. There's only 6 days left. And then we have Sapporo TV Tower, Japan's most iconic landmark and the heart of Japan's city, Sapporo, will turn purple to celebrate Jungkook's 28th birthday. So I was wondering why do we know this from now? Because Jungkook's birthday is like in so like we're so far away from Jungkook's birthday. Right now it's August, but then I remember it's August. It's the middle of August already. His birthday is like in a couple of weeks. His birthday is literally in a couple of weeks. So yeah, this is now we know. He's literally 24. What do you mean? I know. Less than 3 weeks. We're not is the first, but still like we are on the 13th. For some people it's the 14th maybe. Um so yeah, like 2 weeks away from being September 1st. 18 days. Yeah, 18 days. Cookie is not allowed to age ever. I can't believe his 28th birthday. For real, 28th. In my mind, I feel like he's still 24. Like, I don't care how many years go by. Jungkook is 24. Like, he will forever be 24. What do you mean? How old was Jungkook when the Dynamite music video came out? 23? To me, that is like Jungkook's age, like 20, 24. Like, I accept 24, but I cannot accept 28. No, no. Almost 23. I think during the Dynamite era, he was like 23 probably, which is crazy. What do you mean he was 23? He was gonna turn 23. What do you mean he's 15? Okay, that I've never like I was not a BTS fan when he was 15. So to me, he is like 23, 24. And this is what I mentioned earlier. Jungkook literally like just like an hour and a half ago, he did share this on Instagram stories. The song "Stay" by Gracie Abrams. Now let's talk about um the title of this video and also the thumbnail. So I remember. Do you guys remember if you were here months ago? But like months ago when I was doing the live streams without showing my face or anything, we talked about when can BTS make a comeback. If they all get out of the military this date, and then we wait, and then we said around this time. And then I said there's no way because Big Kid is debuting a new boy group during this time. Now it's the time. Like it happened. Um and here is, of course, they mentioned BTS. Um, Cortez Martin on advice they received from BTS. BTS gave us the advice to do well by the people that you're working with, the staff. And I feel like that's all that matters. This is the question. Have you gotten any advice from other hype artists or big hit music artists that has stuck with you? And the response was BTS gave us the advice to do well by the people that you're working with, the staff. And I feel like that's all that matters. To hit a long run, you've got to be good to the people around you. You've got to show love. Another answer was another piece of advice BTS gave us is that a lot of people may think it's the end once you debut, but actually, the debut is just the beginning. So there's no need to be perfect. Show improvement and keep evolving as you go. That's been helping me a lot for where we are right now in this particular moment in time when I'm just about to debut. Damn, Rolling Stone magazine straight after debut. I mean, this is what we mean by BTS paved the way, because BTS paved the way not just for other artists in big hit like we can see right here, but now there's a new K-pop group, and if they are from a big company, they are directly going to Rolling Stone, and that would never happen before. But now, because BTS paved the way, these are the opportunities that these new artists have. Before you can say, oh, but there was one mention of a K-pop group in Rolling Stone in this 2009 article or whatever, but it's like this is a feature article just for this group, and this happens not just to this group because they're BTS juniors and TXT juniors, not just because they are big hit artists. Now this happens to a lot of artists in the K-pop industry. Sometimes I see articles for groups, for K-pop groups that are like, why do they have like a Billboard article or like a Rolling Stones article? And it's because of that, because BTS paved the way. So now these opportunities are existent. You know, like now these opportunities exist. I don't like the high family agenda. Okay, so that's why I wanted to talk about this. So I have a video actually about the high family idea. It's called "Is the High Family a Thing?" And there I talk about the idea of a high family, which is a family of not just the artists within Big Hit, which at the time was Ehyun, BTS, and TXT. But it was also this idea of a family with groups and artists from other labels, um, part of the Hype conglomerate. And I remember like I even had to do like a clarification video. So I don't know if you guys watched that video and the clarification video that I made. But yeah, I talk about that entire idea of the high family. And I kind of concluded that, first of all, I understand that it exists from their point of view. But when it comes to me personally, I'm just not really interested. I really gave like K-pop a try. And I do like some K-pop songs here and there, but I rather just stand BTS. But that's just me though. Um, a lot of people who listen to BTS also listen to other hype artists. And I totally understand that. BTS has so much connection to these artists. Like they work in the same building that BTS built it, like that BTS built. Um, so I totally understand that. But specifically when it comes to the Big Hit family, I believe that is way more concentrated because Hype is a collection of different labels. And trying to create a family of different labels, it couldn't happen in my mind. So in that video, I said, in any case, if we're talking about like an actual label family, Hype is not a label. So Hype label, like Hype family, in that video, I said that it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. To me personally, like it's my personal opinion. It's just my personal opinion. But when it comes to Big Hit, I understand that way more. The idea of a family there. Now, you may disagree, but I did say that in the video. Does this mean that I'm going to stand TXT and Ehyun and now this group? No, that doesn't mean that at all. Like I never said that. But I just said that if you're going to make a label family a thing, make it a Big Hit family, not a High family, because High family is just it's too much. There's too many labels there, and there's no connection necessarily between all of them. But anyways, that's the video that I made. And now I'm seeing some conversations about not just the High family. Let me show this. So this is the Big Hit family. I'm sorry. This is the Big Hit family that we know. It's BTS. It's Ehyun, which he is like Ehyun, this guy right here. He is older than BTS, and he is BTS senior. The only one, because the the other BTS seniors, they left the company because Big Hit was broke. Like that is the reality. They all left the company pretty much immediately. Oops. So yeah, the only one who stayed was Ehyun. So Big Hit is, and you can even see here in this picture because they did like a special photo shoot for the quote unquote Big Hit family. It's just BTS, TXT, and Ehyun. And now, technically, you could add this new group, Broke Big Hit. It is the reality though. Like it is the real. Even when Big Hit has some groups, none of these groups, like I think one of them, but the majority of those groups that Big Hit had, it was not just Big Hit's group. It was Big Hit with Source Music. They had one girl group, and they had Big Hit with JYP, another group. So it was never just Big Hit. They were too broke for that, you know? Just Big Hit was BTS. So I do make a distinction between the quote unquote Big Hit family and the quote unquote High family. Now we can say that actually this new group, it is technically like it really is part of Big Hit, Big Hit. So they would join this group if there is a future photo shoot, which I think now there may be, because this photo shoot I believe was from 2019, and it was perfect because TXT just started and BTS was active, Ehyun was active. So now all of these same artists are active artists, and now this group just started. So we're probably going to get another photo shoot like this, welcoming the new group. Also, another thing that I saw is that they are debuting new groups every 6 years. So it was BTS in 2013, TXT in 2019. Wait, 2019? Yeah, I think 2019. Yeah, every 6 years. And then 6 years after 2018, it's now 2025. So it seems like they're debuting a new group every 6 years. So that is also interesting. I don't know. Okay, so what I wanted to talk about is I see some conversations of not just this new group, but also even some female girl groups that somehow get like related to BTS because supposedly their fandoms are okay with BTS. So they are like, they welcome BTS and they respect BTS. And then something always happens because it's like sometimes armies want to be okay with other fandoms. LOL. And exactly. So it seems like armies maybe try finding other fandoms to be friends with. And it can be this group, it can be TXT, it can be even some girl groups from other labels, which happens. And then those other fandoms talk bad about BTS, and it's like, oh, but we were friends. And now armies are saying, you have to understand, and new armies need to understand that there's no real like fandom friendships. If you're a BTS fan, you are a BTS fan. What do you mean we are okay with co-players, almost besties? So even that, I know. So that is a good example. So thank you so much because I feel like armies is like armies want some other artists to be like armies want to be fandom friends with other fandoms. And I don't know if I agree with that because even with Coldplay, I'm going to be completely honest, and I've said it before, I respect Coldplay and I respect their friendship with BTS. Still, I'm sorry, but I will never support Coldplay. I'm sorry, like that is just the truth. Like I'm saying, I respect them so much. I know that they are respected. Like I respect their music and their work and their 20 years and their influence in BTS, but just because they are friends with BTS, and even if Coldplay one day becomes part of Big Hit somehow, I'm sorry, but I will not. Like I will not support Coldplay like that. And I don't care if we're fandom friends. I'm not friends with no Coldplay fan. Like I'm so sorry. And this is the problem because I feel like some armies, right, try to be friends with other fandoms and be like united. And it's like, but that is not going to happen because one thing that happens and those other fandoms are going to throw BTS under the bus and you blame them, they are not BTS fans. They are not. Mike Joe Bora, I will not support Coldplay. It's just that just because BTS is friends with Coldplay doesn't mean that I am going to be friends with Coldplay fans. And this is something that I'm seeing like every single year. Armies try to be like friends with another fandom. Like we get along so well. Like some years ago, it was Nicki Minaj. What happened? Right? Because always something, something always happens. And I feel like if you like an artist, you like an artist, you know? Um, but as a fandom, I think we should stop trying to find for fandom friends. Like I don't know about that idea because it always something bad always happens. Fandom alliances, exactly. It's like armies are always every single year. I'm seeing that armies always look for fandom alliances, and I don't know that. Like even at the beginning of the stream, I mentioned like how some armies are trying to. I'm going to say it directly because we're talking about other artists right now. I've seen that some armies are joining Bad Bunny fans. So Bad Bunny fans vote for Jimin and Jimin fans and armies vote for Bad Bunny. And it's like, it's okay if you want to do that. I'm just not going to participate, even though I actually do like Bad Bunny, but it's not about that, It's about this idea of, no, they are our friends, they are our family. And I understand. And I respect, I swear to, when I say I respect, I really mean it because I don't respect anyone. I don't respect everyone, okay? Respect is like a very strong thing. And I respect BTS's um connection with their junior groups. I respect BTS's relationship with TXT. I respect BTS's relationship with this new group, Cortez. And I respect that because BTS are such great mentors. And you can see it right here. TXT and now Cortez, they talk so nicely about BTS and how BTS are like their mentors and they explain like what they should do and what they should look for and they should be grateful for this and that. I love that because it shows that BTS are like great seniors. Even like some days ago, Namjoon said, like, I'm waiting for a moment when these weavers' lives, they are not necessarily just within the same group, but we can collaborate with other artists, including other artists from other companies. And I love Namjoon's heart. You know, I love that he wants that. And if they end up doing like a collaboration of lives with other artists from other labels, I will respect that. But that doesn't mean that one day, for example, let's say Namjoon's wish becomes a reality and Namjoon gets to do a live stream, like a joint live stream with an artist from another label. And now, because it's going to happen, if that actually happens, what it's 100% going to happen is that all armies are like, actually, that K-pop group, so good, like so nice. They are so unproblematic and we love it. And it's like this friendship, this alliance. And it's like, I'm sorry, but no, no. Like I will respect that friendship. I will respect that even like a business relationship and all of that. But this constant idea of trying to find like a fandom friendship, like I don't know about that. I feel like it should be more personal because I understand that we get along with some fandoms, but those fandoms, just because the majority of them may be okay with BTS, doesn't mean that they will not throw BTS under the bus the first moment that they have the chance to. They will. And maybe that is okay because BTS are not their favorite artists. So yeah, that's that's my message. I don't know. But once again, if you disagree with me, I am open to change my mind. Like I am open to think of other things because BTS wants this is 100% real. BTS wants the best for all artists around them because BTS went through so much when they started. So they will treat their juniors and their peers with respect. And they will encourage them. And let's be honest, let's see how BTS has treated TXT and Cortez. BTS supports them and promotes them. And I love that BTS promotes these other groups. I'm just not the person they are promoting to. Like I'm not getting influenced. Like I respect and I love that BTS is like that. I love their mentorship and how I love their relationship. And I'm okay with the idea of the big kid family. But I'm not going to be fandom friends with anyone. Like I'm sorry, no. Because BTS are inherently nice people. Of course, they want the best for all these artists slash groups, but even they can't make me like these other people. And maybe you end up liking some other artists. Like I'm going to be honest. I started liking other artists, or more specifically, I started liking certain songs because BTS shared them, because BTS sang those songs, because BTS showed those songs on a Weaver's Live. That is normal. But make it like a fandom thing. I feel like that should be a personal thing. I feel like if BTS shares a song and I personally like it, then it's a me thing. You know, I like it. So I am going to follow that other group. I am going to listen to that song. I'm not saying yes because our fandoms are family, our fandoms are friends. I'm not the representative of the fandom. And just because you feel like, oh, like the fandom gets along so well with this other fandom, that doesn't mean that I am okay with that other fandom or that other artist. You know, it should be like a personal thing. You're harsh. You know what? I'm sorry if I'm being harsh. Um, and once again, I respect all of this, especially because I know that BTS are good people, so they just want the best for everyone around them. They just want the best for everyone around them. So I love that. And honestly, I wouldn't want it any other way. BTS are nice people, and BTS, they genuinely, and you can tell, BTS genuinely wants the best for their juniors. When TXT debuted, BTS did everything for them. Like they made them join them on stage. They promoted their music. They talked about them. Um, they said like they treated them like family, and they still do. And now they're doing the same for this other group, and I respect that because I love that from BTS. Um, Actually, I prefer this way more than other what happens in other labels where some seniors are jealous of their juniors, and any new group that starts like getting popular and they just don't like it, and they I don't like that. I don't like that. So I love that this is the case with BTS. They are very like they welcome everyone, and they want the best for everyone around them. It's just that I don't like this if if a lot of armies like this group, then a lot of like individual armies like this group. It's not like armies like this group. You know, we are not. You don't represent me. That's what I'm going to say. It should be a personal thing because as I was saying, BTS also influenced me to listen to certain artists, to listen to certain songs, and it's great because BTS introduced me to so many artists, and I ended up following those artists. But that is just my personal decision. That is my personal preference. And also, if you don't like any of BTS's juniors or even Ihyun, um, that is also your personal thing. You know, you cannot like project yourself and your opinion onto the entire fandom and BTS because BTS loves their juniors, they love their senior. So just because, let's say, and this is like I'm totally joking. Let's say I hate Hyung. Let's say I hate Ihyung. Like Ihyung, I hate you. I hate your music. I hate your comments. I hate everything related to you. Um, that doesn't mean that just because I do, that doesn't mean that the fandom should hate Ihyung or that BTS hates Ihyung. Of course not. But Ihyung, he is hilarious though. I love his what is it? His blog when he's a BTS manager for a day. It is hilarious. Fandom alliances usually ends with fights, 100%. And I am talking about this specifically because I don't want to mention the name of the group because this group is from another label, and I barely talk about other artists that are not part of Big Hit. They're not even part of Hype. There's this one group, okay? There's this one K-pop group. And overall, armies and this K-pop group, there's usually like friendships or people feel like, no, like we get along. We get along until it comes to a point when this other K-pop group fans need to defend their group more than BTS. So somehow they throw BTS under the bus or they throw like shady comments at BTS. And it's like, my point is like, what else do you expect? they don't stand BTS. Just because we get along like overall, that doesn't mean anything. So yeah, I know what you mean. Thank you, because I feel like especially at the beginning, I was not making any sense because I'm trying to not mention the name of this group. But it's a group that most armies get along with. For some reason, armies feel like, no, like this group is cool. But that's your personal opinion though. Because the fans of that group will throw BTS under the bus whenever they can because they are not fans of BTS. And that's just the way it works. And I don't even blame them because which group? I rather not mention it because it has nothing to do with BTS. Literally nothing. I can mention TXT and Cortez and Ihyung and even some hype groups because they are part of BTS's company. Like BTS, like this group exists because of BTS. This group is on the Rolling Stone magazine because of BTS. BTS paved the way for them. BTS made this huge company and they made this debut possible. And BTS is advising this new group and they also advise TXT. So I feel comfortable talking about them. But if it's like other K-pop groups that have nothing to do with BTS, but somehow there's like some friendship within fandoms, I rather even not mention. I rather not mention nothing. Honestly, the only chill fandoms are the fandoms of groups that are not trying to replace BTS and are aware of themselves. And I believe that is the case for this K-pop group that is not part of Hype, and that's why so many armies like that fandom. But once again, I feel like it should be a personal thing. It should be a personal thing, like not like a fandom thing. Because you like that fandom doesn't mean that our fandom likes that fandom. It doesn't work like that. And that's why I mentioned the Coldplay example because sometimes we get like, no, we talk just about like K-pop fandoms and we don't talk about anything else. But let's talk about like the Coldplay situation. Like, no, like armies and Coldplay fans, like we love each other. And it's like, I'm sorry, but no, I don't like Coldplay. But I respect their friendship with BTS so, so much. And I respect their music. I do. It's just that I feel like that example gives some context to my opinion. Because it's not just related to K-pop, it's overall. Like I understand that we like that a lot of us like Coldplay, but that's not me. Like that's not like a fandom thing, you know? It's a personal thing. Bora, Coldplay is awesome to you. Like that's exactly my point. To you, Coldplay is awesome. But you know what? I like some Coldplay songs. Um, it has nothing to do with it's nothing against Coldplay. Like it's just the music that I personally don't love. But I do like some songs. I respect them. To you. Exactly, to you. I like that fandom can mean so many things though. Like I personally like very few toxic comments from Moa, so I like them. I didn't understand. Okay. So what else do we have? Oh, like almost 2 hours. Amazing. I really dislike it when people take it upon themselves to declare armies like this or that. How do they speak for us? Yes, and I feel like that's also when disappointment comes because the conversations that I've seen like 2 days ago probably I saw this conversation. um Armies feel like no, like we are friends, so they are not going to say something bad about BTS, and then they do, and he's like, damn, another one. And he's like, yes, of course, another one, because they are people and they have like their own personal opinions. Just because the fandom overall feels like they have some sort of friendship with this other fandom doesn't mean that it's true. Like, conclusion, fan wars are dumb and everyone speaks for themselves. Exactly. Like, we're incredibly diverse as a fandom. I can only imagine other fandoms are the exact same way. Exactly. And let's remember, sometimes other fandoms have, this is so ridiculous because this is so online and this is so like fandom war stuff, and it just makes no sense. Literally go out and touch some grass. But some fandoms support BTS, support BTS because BTS are the enemies of their enemies. So we share quote unquote the same enemies, and it's so ridiculous. Like the same rivals. Um and that's why we have a friendship. And it's like, are you dumb? They don't like BTS. They're not supporting BTS because they think BTS is actually good. They're supporting BTS just to defend their own group. That's why they're doing it. But anyways, that is like that's a very online thing. What kind of mafia? I mean, it that happens a lot. That happens a lot, and that's how some friendships, like fandom friendships, start. The whole topic annoys me. Yeah, honestly, I like talking about this topic. Like, I even have like this entire video. Like, is the high family a thing? About basically about fandom friendships as well. Um, and it can be a little bit annoying, especially if you focus on the fandom wars stuff, like the fandom alliances and all of that, because it's such an online thing. It's such an online thing. But I also wanted to talk a little bit about it because I am interested in these conversations and why they happen. Like, this always happens every year. There's like some kind of friendship, like fandom friendship. The music must be the priorities, but Ala's drama fan wars are most important for some people. Yes. We do this every year. We literally do this every year. And it's like with this new group, the same thing is going to start. And I'm just saying, let's make it not like, let's not. Let's not. It's so stupid. Yeah. Okay, so that is all. One last reminder to, let me change this. One last reminder to vote for Jimin at the VMAs. Wait for Power Hour. Here's the picture again. Here's a picture of when is Power Hour. Please look at your city or your country right here and see when is Power Hour in your country or city. Vote for Jimin for the best K-pop category, the VMAs. And also, now while you're here on YouTube, everyone go to the Dynamite music video now and leave a comment. After this live stream ends, you're going to Dynamite music video and you're going to watch. We're all going to watch it. How many people are here? 369 people. The 369 people, we're all going to YouTube right now, Dynamite music video. Okay? Okay, guys, thank you so much for being here. I will see you guys on Friday with my sister, and we'll talk about that Rolling Stones article because there was way more than I thought. So let's talk about that on Friday. And thank you so much, everyone. And thank you. I'll see you on Friday. Bye.